What's good, Cowboy fans, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy X General 22 coming back at you with another video. Y'all already know, man. I'm feeling great, feeling good. You already know the gear. Cowboy all up through this room. Y'all already know how we coming, man. Huge win against these 49ers, these weak 49ers. This is exactly how you're supposed to beat a team like this, man. I understand that they were winless. Well, they still are winless. Obviously, we won the game, but I understand that they were 0-6 before we played this game, and that they were saying that some of the teams that they played. I haven't really been paying attention to the 49ers. I really don't care about the 49ers, obviously, but I've been hearing some people say or whatever on the internet saying that a lot of their games have been very close, and we definitely were. Having to make sure we come in ready to play because you never know. It could have been a trap game, and they could have beat us by 1 or 2 or 3 points. You know what I'm saying? But I truly didn't believe that. But I didn't treat it like a gimme game. Obviously, with the way that we're playing, where we were 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? So that's obviously a concern. So we haven't been able to finish games, and that's been our problem. So I didn't label any. I didn't label any game as a gimme game. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at every single game as a game to focus on, like a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? You look at every single game like it's a playoff game, like it's a game that you have to win, that you have to win this game to get to the next game. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't look at this game like that. I looked at it as just a normal game that you got to win. You know what I'm saying? And we came in and did that. What was the score? 40-10. We demolished this team, man. We beat them exactly the way we should beat them. Every single team that the 49ers played, those games were close. We beat them the exact way that you should beat a team like the 49ers. 40-10. So they couldn't stop us all game long. It was our day. It was our game. Offensively, defensively, we looked outstanding out there. Our offense was really good. Zeke looked like his old self from last year. I mean, he looked like a complete beast out there. I mean, he could not be stopped. I mean, the 49ers just had no type of answer for what Zeke was doing to that defense. I mean, he was looking like his old self. This whole entire game, and they couldn't stop him at all. I think he had like 120 plus yards or something like that. Just couldn't be stopped, man. Couldn't be stopped. They trying to bring Zeke down and say that, oh man, he's lost a step. Oh he's slow now. Oh, he's gained pounds. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Man, come on, man. Zeke is still there. Excuse me. Zeke is still there. I just think that with the legal stuff and the NFL and him dealing with this domestic violence, all this crap, is really kind of holding him back to him, pretty much being himself and really just fully focusing on football and not having to worry about that stuff. And I think that stuff is really just what holding him back. But anyways, in this game, like I said, he was a complete beast. Dak also looked very good, just like he's been looking every single game. We just haven't been able to get the wins, man. It's just we haven't been able to get the wins. He's been looking really, really good every single game. And some people were trying to say that he's part of the reason why we're 2-0. Like, no, he's not. He's not any of the reason why we're 2-3. I mean, he's looked good this game. Definitely the last game against the Packers, and then the game before that against the Rams. He's looked good every single week, man. But anyways, oh yeah, and the defense. This game was very good. DeMarcus Lawrence, now has 9.5 sacks. The guy is a beast, and that's gonna definitely be a question mark going into the offseason. Is DeMarcus Lawrence? Are we going to be able to afford him? Are we going to be able to sign him back to the team? Are we going to want to sign him back? Off of just 1 year of dominance, and it happens to be his contract year, the last year of his rookie contract. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to want to put a full investment in bringing him back? They like to bring guys back from our own team. From the draft. They really like doing. They don't want to spend all that money. On just one player out from another team for $80 million. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. He's been looking really good. Sean Lee came back off that injury. He looked pretty good in this game. David Irvin was a beast again, just like how he was in the last game. He has now like 3 sacks, and he has 3 sacks total now. David Irvin is a beast. David Irvin, man, he that size really helps him, man. He's really disruptive inside, man. His size really caused problems up through that middle. He's been doing very well of getting in his stance and getting to the quarterback and just really um, just really playing at a high level right now. He's gotten better, developed even better, this year than he was last year and a couple years ago. Like he's just overall getting better and better and better. He's really became a force on his defensive line. I'd have to be honest with you on that. What else? Jeff Heath, this Jeff Heath thing was pretty funny today. With him kicking some of the field goals. But we definitely need Dan Bailey back. We definitely need Dan Bailey. Best kicker in the freaking NFL. You got to have Dan Bailey. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You got to have Dan Bailey. You got to have Dan Bailey. You got to have Dan Bailey. If he's not healthy by next week, we're definitely going to be in line to get another kicker. Whoever is out there, that's a pretty good reliable kicker that you can hold on until Dan Bailey is 100% healthy. We gotta make that happen. I was very surprised to not see Chris Jones kick, because I don't know, with the punters nowadays, with how well they punt, I think they are pretty good at kicking, kicking field goals too. But I guess it's not always the case. Who else? Morris looked pretty good. Yeah, like I said, this game was. I mean, everybody played a very good game. Dez Bryant had a pretty good game as well. Witten, Beasley, somewhat T. Will, not too much of him. But yeah, like I said, offensively, defensively, everybody showed up today. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Keep playing these young guys. I like the way Jordan Lewis has been looking. I want to see Xavier Woods out there as a starter over Jeff Heath. I know they still kind of like Jeff Heath and still want to kind of give him more opportunities. But I'm like, man, hey, if you have the opportunity to play your young guy, play your rookie Xavier Woods, man, play him, man, start him, see what this guy can do. That's how they get better, is when they're on the field actually actively playing. You know what I'm saying? They can't just be on the sideline, can't just hold them on the sideline the whole entire time and expect them to just develop into some star safety just like that. You know what I'm saying? Play your young guys, man. See how well you can develop them. You got to play them to to have them get more experience. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think that's pretty much it, man. 40-10. Don't get no better than that. I know it's a winless team. That was a 0-6 team. But hey, this was a must-win for us. We needed it. I don't care who it is. A win is a win, man. 40-10. I'm just happy to be 3-3 because I mean, just with all the stuff going on with Zeke and us not winning games and Garrett and the defense and all this type of stuff. It's getting old, man. Like we need to get back to Cowboy football like we were used to seeing from last year. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just tired, man. I mean. Coming from that bye, we definitely need that bye week. That bye week definitely came in handy because we didn't have Sean Lee. Without Sean Lee, the defense is just not as good as you want it to be. Just simple as that. The defense is just not at the level that you would want it to be. Simple as that. I mean, Sean Lee is important piece to that defense. That is exactly why I wanted Navarro Bowman so bad. Sadly, the first place he visited was Oakland. I believe we could have got him if he visited Dallas first, but it is what it is. He would have definitely been a big time piece for this defense and would have definitely been a help besides Sean Lee, or if even Sean Lee was out, he would have been the next Sean Lee in there. Damn it. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it on that. Who we got next? I think it's the Redskins. After that, I think it's the Chiefs. Then I think it's the Falcons, Eagles, something like that in that order. But we're gonna have some challenging games going forward from here. We have the Redskins next week, I believe. I don't know what time, but it's going to be a really good game. I forgot what their record was. I think they lost 2 or 3 games or whatever like that. But it's going to be a very competitive game. Obviously, it's a NFC East rival game, so it's gonna be an energized game. Both teams are gonna come in ready to play. So it's all gonna come down to who's the better team, who's gonna be the better team to get the W. So we gotta make sure we come in ready. Then we gotta get ready for the Chiefs. Then we gotta get ready for the Falcons. We have to make sure we come in ready. And this is exactly when Ezekiel Elliott comes in handy. Today showed exactly why we need Ezekiel Elliott. It definitely showed exactly why we need Ezekiel Elliott. He has to keep fighting. At first, I was like, man, At first, I was like, man, just go ahead and take the suspension. You can't win over the NFL, whatever like that. But I've changed my mind. I think you should fight for your will, fight for your innocence. So that way you can stay on the field. But not only that, you don't want to be labeled as a guy that's committed domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight for your innocence. If you're innocent, you have to fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Just simple as that. Yeah, simple as that. So, anyways, just ready for next week. I'll probably again not make another video all the way until Sunday. So you probably won't see me again. But yeah, I think that's all I got for y'all, man. It's your boy X General 22, X-Man X, whatever you want to call it, brother. Again, Cowboy Nation all up through this room, man. I got a lot of cowboy gear up in here. But yeah, man. That's all I got for y'all, man. Your boy X, I'm out. Peace.